right, we got a mystery caller ready to dial in. We hope he's not on a cell phone.
He's on a cell phone. He's awful.
Oh, gee, Russo,
Oh, wow.
that's a little rough.
Okay, all right,
Let's
all
try
right,
to
all right.
figure out who this is.
Hey, mystery caller, thank you so much for calling in and playing along with us. I'm going to turn it over to Matt. He's got a couple questions for you.
I'm going to jump right in with a guess.
Go ahead.
Mystery caller, are you Colby Rasmus?
Who wants to come into the juice box and throw a 2-0 heater to Colby Rasmus?
No, he's not Colby Rasmus. Mystery caller, are you an active Major League Baseball player?
No.
Mystery caller, are you did you play most of your career with one team?
No.
All right, last one, then I will move forward. Let's see.
Man. You didn't get Donaldson to call in, did you?
Roll the video, please.
You got Donaldson.
Roll the video.
Hey, dude,
There he
what's
is.
up? Retired.
Roll the video. Yes, the bringer of rain.
Oh, believe
How about
it.
this, man? What a career Josh put together back in the Oakland days, doing everything from catcher to third. Remember that play?
I do.
Oh, my God.
We were all like, man, that's a former catcher doing all this.
Watch this.
Let's go, kid.
Watch
Let's
this
try to
play.
throw him out.
Don't even try it. Look at the slide. Did you touch the plate? I got to ask him that. Oh, look at this. Bring in the rain.
that's-
Bring the rain.
That is peak powers right there.
Tell you
Peak
what.
powers in 2015.
MVP. MVP.
I mean, let's get
I'm telling you, man, it was so fun watching Josh play when he was rolling. How about them days in Toronto? He took the Blue Jays and just said, "Jump on my shoulders, boys.
Hey,
Let's go."
that was that series
Unbelievable.
where
Josh, congrats, bro.
Way to go, man.
Tremendous career. Tremendous.
taking it to the house.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So I got so many questions, man. First of all, thanks for calling in. Did you grind on this decision, or was this something that you kind of were leaning towards near the end of the year? How'd this come about?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the year, I felt pretty good about where I was and some adjustments that I was starting to make. And, I was going into the offseason, excuse me, with the thought of trying to give it one more year. And then my wife and I got married in January, and we kind of started doing a little bit of vacationing and hanging around the family.
Gotta do it.
And, I was just like, I just started realizing, I haven't had a summer to myself my entire life. And, just for the amount of time that I've been playing ball, and, I don't regret it at all, but, I think I'm just kind of ready to start enjoying life a little bit and, being able to enjoy some of the fruits of the labor that's been put in.
Hey, Josh, I'm looking at that MVP trophy above you. When did it start clicking that year? Take me through that MVP season.
Yeah, I mean, I think early on, for myself coming in as a new guy and with Jose Bautista, Edwin, Encarnacion,
Yeah, the
Navarro,
parrot. I
we
remember
had-
that, the one flap.
I mean, we had a lot of guys that were really good, and I just was trying to fit in at the beginning. And coming from Oakland at that time, I was used to winning, and so my message was kind of just let's focus on winning, do what we can do to win, and I started putting some pretty good months together, and then it was about halfway through and. Whenever we started making trades and we really started making some noise, I felt like I was able to kind of hit like another gear. And I felt like I had a pretty good opportunity. I never really thought of that in the moment. My whole goal was just to win as many ball games as possible and try to help my teammates with whatever they needed as well.
All right, so Josh, I knew you were coming on, but Matt did not know. And I kind of threw out there, when he was with Oakland, Ricky Henderson was their base running coach. Can you tell me then you're not Ricky Henderson's story. Can you tell us that real quick for Matt?
Yeah, we were in Arizona going to spring training, and I think I just had got sent down to the minor league side. It just so happened to rain one of the few days in Arizona, and we got – obviously, they don't have tarps in Arizona, so there's a rain delay. And so we get into they bring all the minor league guys in the weight room. It's pretty close quarters. There's a lot of guys in there. There's probably about 120 cats in there. And not a large area, and so they had Ricky get up and try to do a base running demo, and they put a base down, and Ricky starts getting this lead. He's like, "All right, guys, this is where you go. You take 3 big steps," and he's going out, and then he goes, and you take 1 full step with your back leg, 1 more, and then you do 1 more, so you get 2 full. And I'm looking at it, and everybody's looking at Ricky like, bro, ain't nobody can get a lead like that. Like, I'm automatically picked off with the lead. And, and then he says, every time that the pitcher's going to throw the ball, you're going to act like you're stealing second. You take one hard jab step to second base. And now we're all like, what? Like, now now I got no prayer. And he goes, in the most athletic get back to first base, it was like a glide. And he goes, and then if he picks, you just get back. And there's like 3 like little gazelle glides back, and then like a stop into the back of the bag. And I kind of just raised my hand. I go, hey, Ricky, I just want to let you know I was out about 2 steps ago. I go, but I'm sure you were going to be able to get back. I can't get back on that, Ricky. But we're going to have to shorten this lead up a little bit.
Oh, that's great, man.
And he tapped him with what? Then I guess you ain't Ricky Henderson, are you?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he goes, oh, that was just Ricky.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, I want to ask you this because, man, you played for some great teams. You were in the middle of some real winners. 2014, that Oakland team that lost to the Royals in the wild card game.
Yep.
I felt like that team could win a World Series. In Toronto, the next 2 years, those Jays teams in 15 and 16 lost in the ALCS. What was the best team that you ever played on?
I mean, it had to be our 15 or 16 team. I'm probably a little bit more partial to 15, just for the fact that was the first time our team the Blue Jays team had went to the postseason. I think in 22 or 23 years, and we were 500 around the All-Star break as a team, and then Alex just really made some moves to propel our team to take another level, and I was able to go on along the ride with that, and really be a big part of that team to. Personally, it meant a lot to me. So, and just to see how the city of Toronto just took fire and was so crazy about our Blue Jays team it was a special moment. And, I'm the last guy to kind of finish from that, from the Bautista, Tulo, and Edwin. But, I think I texted Pilar last year. And I was like, I think you're going to outlast me, bro. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to make it. And, so I'm happy to see that he's still picked up with the team. And, I'm also happy that I'm not having to do that.
Josh, I'm telling you, that game in Toronto, the Bautista home run, I don't think I've ever heard a crowd louder. In all the years I've been around, it was
that you were calling that. That's the game the cameraman couldn't even hold the shot.
That was so loud. Is that the loudest game you think you've ever been involved in?
Yeah, it's not even close. I mean, there's a couple games in Toronto that would measure to it. I remember Edwin hit the walk-off in 2016 against Baltimore in the wild card game, and that was pretty epic. But I think just the chain of events that happened in that game in Toronto where, Hyun-Soo Choo sticks his bat out and Russell Martin throws the ball back into the bat.
Yeah.
And Odor's able to score from third base. And, the whole place was it was literally about to explode. Just from how everybody was at. I remember a couple of umpires coming up to me like, hey, Josh, can you get him to calm down? I'm like, can't do it.
That's crazy.
Hey,
crazy.
We have some video I want you to watch, Josh. You probably remember this pretty well. I know that when you came in and did a hitting demo with D-Row, his head was going to explode
I
afterwards.
really, truly believe that.
Right. We believed it too, D-Row. Let's watch this from about 7 or 8 years ago with Mark DeRosa.
If I'm a 10-year-old kid at home, give me something to go out and.
Okay, I'll tell you, if you're 10 years old and your coach says get on top of the ball, tell him no. Because in the big leagues, these things that they call ground balls are outs.
Yeah, they don't pay.
They don't pay you for ground balls. They pay you for doubles. They pay you for homers.
Kind of ahead of your time with that stuff, man. You did it your way, and I'm sure that you ride off into the sunset still believing very strongly in your own personal hitting philosophies.
Yeah, and you know what? I've taken some. Obviously, there's been a lot of people who have watched that video, and I've had people reach out to me, and I get asked about it all the time. But, you know, it's a 5-minute clip that was kind of spontaneous at the same time, to where I know that there was probably some coaches out there that felt a little upset about that I would kind of tell a kid to tell them no. That's not really what it was more of kind of a jest. But I think at the end of the day, for me, when I started taking ownership of my swing and understanding my approach and kind of some philosophies that were taught to me, and I really think that over the last 7 years, you know, getting to talk to a lot of people, getting to be around a lot of people, hitting is it's such a unique thing, because it's what might work for one person might not work for another.
Very well put. I'll tell you what, Josh, on the ground ball thing.
We got the spirit of what you were saying.
On the ground ball thing, too. I mean, I remember when I got to the big leagues, they hit the ball on the ground. I'm like, they pay guys like me to catch them. You better hit some line drives. You better hit some balls in the gap. That's just the way it is. Hey, last thing I want to ask you before we let you go here. Really, this is really, really cool you to call in, man. This is phenomenal. What are you going to miss? And has it hit you yet?
It started hitting me yesterday a little bit after the Sean Casey podcast. You know, all of the support that I got from probably like a lot of teammates and stuff. But I think most of all, I think what I'll miss is being in that clubhouse every day with the guys, and I think that's what everybody says, and it's true. I really made sure that the last couple of years, that's what, you know, I really wanted to be about.
Josh, we appreciate the
spring training's when it hits you, bro.
We appreciate the call, man. Congratulations on coming to this conclusion. Amazing career. You know, you're one of our favorites for sure. Way to go. We'll see you down here at some point.
We'll see you when you come in and work.
Well, I mean, I appreciate you guys. That's very nice of you.
Much love, Josh. Thank you, man. Appreciate always the
American
access,
League.
the friendship. Appreciate you,
American
man.
League
Awesome.
MVP Josh Donaldson joining us. Big in Canada.
I love Canada.
I know,
you guys.
they love Josh in Canada. There it is, man. Thank you from the official MLB X account.